Let's talk about meditation. There's many ways to answer that calling, but the right way, there are very few. And meditation is at the core of that, for sure, because it is the direct way to tap into the life of that spiritual calling. And it is the way to get whatever you need to the point where you are at this moment. Because if you just go about on theoretical knowledge about meditation or about spirituality or something else, then you're conditioned by your present understanding, and what you will interpret is what is possible to you. It doesn't open doors beyond your present state. And meditation is the living part of the spiritual process. And that's what's all about. So it doesn't matter whatever you know. It doesn't matter how ignorant you are about spirituality. Meditation is the real path that takes you in the direction you need to go. And the keys to meditation, it's not to know what you're doing. Of course, you have to have some basics. I will give you that. But even if you didn't have those basics, it's about practicing, about persisting. Because in the direction you go through meditation, it takes you to the right knowledge, to the right wisdom, because all the wisdom you need is there, especially at this moment. So meditation will guarantee that you're really doing something concretely and not just wasting your time. So this is where things happen, where the magic happens. So remember, persist with your meditation no matter what happens. It will bring whatever you need. And it will help you to move from where you think you are to who you are, really. And meditation is a complete teaching in itself. But it takes time to see this. Probably I will make some more videos about this. There are some other videos that I already made about it. But it's a very big subject, so I'll keep it simple for now. Just make sure to understand the importance of it. This is the central practice to answer your spiritual calling. And you should maintain it until guidance says otherwise. But this is another subject. Don't worry about this at this point. So at this point, you must embrace this practice. Hold to it tightly. Don't let it go for nothing. Keep it in a steady way, in a disciplined way. Try at least to maintain 1 hour in the morning to start with, 1 hour in the afternoon. But understand, the fruits you will get from meditation, it's about how much time do you give. So understand this. You have 24 hours available. Some hours you sleep, and the rest of the time you're going to divide until you are able to direct everything in the same direction. So in the beginning, you will be dividing a portion to your quest to answer the spiritual calling, to your quest for liberation, and the other portion, inevitably, it will be feeding your illusion, going against what you're meditating for. Because it's difficult, impossible to transcend all obstacles at once. But keep this in mind, and you need to change this balance. And as things are not very clear for you about the path, about meditation, about all of this, The more you can meditate, the better. Your mind will say, oh, you're wasting your time, you're doing nothing, because it doesn't want to stay there. But keep it there. Continue, persist. So, one thing which is very important, central in the practice of meditation, is the meditation posture. It's not any posture, it's not a bent posture, it is a straight posture. So you sit straight, your hands over your knees in Gyan Mudra, like this. Chest out, stomach slightly in, and in a straight back, firm posture, cross-legged on the floor or on the chair, doesn't matter. But your back must be straight. And remember this is the key. Normal posture, meditation posture. Chest out, stomach slightly in, chin parallel to the ground, hands in Gyan Mudra over the knees. And eyes closed. So the posture is of utmost importance. And all these disciplines, because it has to become a discipline, all discipline is strengthening. All discipline breaks with that which is not good and transforms it, turns all weaknesses into strengths. So discipline is very important. And you need to learn to abide by the discipline instead of by your whims and wishes, because this is all connected to your suffering, to your illusion. So to transcend that, you have to hold on to something that enables you, that empowers you. So the sitting posture is very important in meditation. It will be for sure uncomfortable, because normal sitting posture, people are sitting like this, curved to their cell phones, and the body is not used to it. It's not used to that. So it will be uncomfortable to sit straight. But it will correct with time, with discomfort, yes. It will correct your spine, it will correct your posture, it will correct what needs to be corrected. So a sitting posture is of utmost importance. Now the meditation technique. There are many meditations techniques. Here in the ashram we have retreats of meditation, of deep meditation. You can check it if you want. But at this point, I will give a meditation technique that suits more or less every seeker. It is a powerful meditation technique. And it has many nuances, like, well, all techniques. So it will be mantra. So the mantras, they operate intensely at all levels of your apparent existence, on that which you're not, on that which you're identified. That is the physical body, the emotional body, and the mind. And this identification is stronger as energy is more dense. We will talk about this later. So the mantras will start purifying all these levels. So we will work the mantra in 3 stages: high or loud chanting, then whispering, then mental chanting. So the loud chanting, it's better in the beginning because impurities are more gross, and If you try, you will see that it's easier to maintain the loud chanting than it is to maintain the mental chanting, because your consciousness is more dense and you will distract easily. This is because of impurities. So the mantra that I will give you is Om Namo Narayanaya. It's inviting the divine into you, acknowledging that presence in your being of that divine consciousness. So first you will chant, for example, in a 1 hour sitting, you will make 20 minutes loud, 20 minutes soft whispering, and 20 minutes mental chanting. If you increase it to 1 hour and a half, you will divide it, but in the beginning, don't waste more than 20 minutes with the mental chanting, because the more of the loud that you make and then the whispering, the better it will help you to move into silence. There's a tendency of seekers wanting to move fast, so they struggle with the more subtle practices where they could have wasted less time with the previous practices, and then they can enter easier into these more subtle aspects. So you will practice 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, loud whispering and mental chanting. And it will go like sit straight in the posture, chest out, stomach in. There's a slight rotation of the sternum out like this. Hands in Gyan Mudra, or you can use a Japa Mala, a rosary, but let's keep it simple. Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Om Namo Narayanaya. This is the loud chanting. You'll vibrate all centers of energy in your body. It will start purging. Some of you will feel some discomforts, aversion. Some of you will feel aversion to this technique. It's about the level of impurities that are there. So stay with it, keep it, and do it as much as possible. Even if you're not in meditation, if there's no one around and you can chant it, chant it. The more you chant it loud, the better. Then you do 20 minutes like this, then you move on to the whispering. Om Namo Narayana, 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 Om Namo Narayana. And you will lower down the tone. Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana. And you're always focusing on the repetition. It's just not just repeating, but focusing on the repetition. Then you go mentally. Well, you will not hear it, but it is going on. The same melody is going on mentally. This is the most subtle work, and with time it's supposed to increase. But the more you do the loud and the soft, first the loud, then the soft, and you will be able to see when you can improve this mental chanting, because the easier it becomes for you to concentrate mentally, the less distractions you get. It shows that you can increase the length of it. But loud first is more important, and focusing on it. Bring your focus to the mantra, to every repetition. It is about keeping the mind absorbed in the mantra. And be careful, because sometimes the mantra goes into automatic as you keep on chanting it. So it becomes a background in your mind, and then normal thoughts starts arising in the front. Don't let this happen. So keep your mind in the mantra in all repetitions at all times. This is very important. For 1 hour sitting, 20 minutes loud, 20 minutes whispering, 20 minutes mental repetition. If you want to increase it, leave the 20 minutes of mental mental chanting, keep it there, increase the others. And with time, as you see that becomes more easy to concentrate on the mental, you can increase its length. Start with 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, and then increase it to 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. And you'll see, sometimes it's difficult to increase. But as you conquer 5 minutes, 1 hour and 5 minutes, then you can move to 1 hour 10, and so on. And this has to be done with discipline and practice. Remember that. Meditation, spiritual practice is about discipline, repetition. You need to persevere. You need to do it every day without interruption. Doesn't matter what happens. And I will speak about this more about this in the next videos. So just reminding you the pronunciation. Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 This is the way you should chant it. Eyes closed, and you focus on the mantra, on the chanting, on the repetition.